from the champ here.
That is exactly right, Taz.
The first ever AEW Women's World Champion. Now the drop kick sends Toni Storm reeling. And Riho. Oh no. Luther.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Riho has returned, y'all. So, last video I went over the recap of the match between Toni Storm and Skye Blue. It was a very good match, by the way. I'm glad they actually did it on TV so people could see where Skye Blue is at this point with her wrestling on a Dynamite episode, and Toni Storm. Toni Storm is just on another level with this gimmick, bro. She on another level, bro. She's on a level of greatness, man. I'm thinking about putting her number one with Rhea Ripley. Like, I'm thinking about putting her and Rhea Ripley at the top. Like, Becky Lynch is always gonna be in the top 3, but I gotta put her up. I gotta put her up there, man. Because Toni Storm been doing some really good work, especially with this gimmick, bro. She's just been amazing. But I'll have a link to that video on the end screen at the end of the video as well. So, but I need to talk about Riho. Riho actually returned. So Skye Blue, it was weird too because the crowd loves them from Toni Storm. I think Toni Storm is still a heel right now, but they love them some Toni Storm right now, man. And the opponents, it's hard to get the opponents over that face her, man. Skye Blue wasn't getting over all this one, man. Like Riho returned and the fans were into Riho. Fans love Riho, man. That's one thing that I've noticed. She has a good connection with the crowd. It's just a shame because she's not a full-time wrestler with AEW. We don't always see her. She pops in and out. But Riho is going to be great for Toni Storm. I hope they do this match at World's End. So she came out. She waited at Toni Storm, came out. It is Storm tried to close on it, but Riho ducked it and drop kicked Storm. Riho settled for a move there, but Luther pulled Storm outside the apron and carried her on the ramp. So it looks like we're going to have Riho versus Storm soon. So I'm not saying it's going to happen at World's End, but World's End is basically in 3 weeks, so it's like right around the corner. I think it is going to be Toni Storm versus Riho for the title at World's End. It's going to be her next opponent. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. I love Riho, man. I think it's going to be fun to see her in this situation. And I think Toni Storm, the title run doesn't really matter. It might be a little too early for her to lose it to Riho, but they could have it set up that way. So we're just going to have to see the way they have it set up. Because Riho could get the belt at World's End. I'm telling you, if Rio's going to be here maybe like another month or two after behind that, they could do that. Because they got this thing going on with Hikaru Shida and Toni Storm where they're dialing up the title reign. So they may end up doing this so Toni could be on her road to a 4th title reign. So maybe we'll see that. But they also could just allow Riho to keep the belt too. So we're going to see what they're going to do with it. But Toni Storm, very interesting stuff here to see Toni Storm go against Riho. We're going to see how this is going to play out. I want to talk about Mariah May next, and we're going to wrap up the week here on Dynamite. But go ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching Afternoons Delight.